what's up, guys? I'm here to teach you guys Kayn, a beginner guide on Rhaast. If you guys like the video, leave a like and a comment, and let me know what you guys think if you guys want me to do more of this. So yeah, let's get into it. So for runes here, we went with Conqueror, we went with Triumph, Tenacity, and then Last Stand. Last Stand is a lot better than Coop on Ross because we get low. We want a lot of that healing plus that extra damage when we get low. It's really insane. It doesn't heal you, but it does give you a lot of extra damage compared to Coop when you're low, and we're gonna be getting a lot low because Kayn is a team fighting champ and he's usually soaking damage and dealing damage. So that extra damage really comes in handy. For the secondaries here, we went with Resolve, we went with Conditioning for the extra magic and armor, and then we went with the Revitalize, which is really good with healing supports like Soraka, Yumi, pretty much any supports that heal. It's also really good with Kayn healing as well. But if you do need the Tenacity and you have to go Steel Plates instead of Merc Treads, then the Unflinching is really good as well. It just depends on the comp. Our build for this game is going to be Gore Drinker into Death Fans into Cleaver. And then that's pretty much the 3 core items. And then after that, we're going to look to go into a maybe Grudge or GA. Depending on how fed we get. I like going Grudge when I get really fed just for that extra damage. Also really fun item. Really good in this elo as well. Alright, so another cool trick that you guys should be doing if you're a beginner Kayn player, you should be doing blue and gromp at the same time most of the time because you just get a lot of time saved. I usually like to prioritize doing the gromp over the blue because if you get invaded here, you can just take the gromp, get the HP back, and you can look to take a fight. So always prioritize gromp and then finish up with the blue. And we have a nice 310 clear, which is really good, a lot earlier than 315. Okay, so with a good early clear like this, we can be level 4 to the enemy's level 3. Early game junglers, and with that level advantage, we can get a really cool play here, like this double kill here. That's pretty free. Yep, let's go. Alright, so that's something that you can look to abuse, just looking for the early game plays. Our next game plan should be taking Scuttle and then looking for Krugs, which is what I'm gonna look to go do here. Since we have that huge level advantage here, we have pretty much a 2-level lead on him at 4 minutes, which is insane. We can look to take this fight here. Should be able to win it really easily since we're 2 levels ahead. Got him. Alright, good. Really easy. I know Warwick is an early game champ, but if you have a 2-level lead, you can pretty much beat any champ, especially in the early levels. Alright, so we're going to look to reset here and spend our gold. Alright, so another thing I want to go over for my fellow Rhaast enjoyers, matchups. So what I really hate when I play Rhaast is I hate true damage champions. So I hate champions like Kai'Sa, champions like Vayne. Vayne is my most hated. I recommend banning her if you've seen her a lot. I don't think she's meta that much now, so I don't know if she's worth a ban, but she's my personal permaban. I do not play against Vayne if I go Rhaast. So yep, those just true damage champions are really annoying. And champions like Graves is probably one of your hardest matchups. So look to avoid playing against Graves or just banning him. You can still play against him, unlike Vayne. You can still find ways to beat him as Kayn, but I just don't recommend really playing against him. He's just really annoying. Other champions like Kindred and yeah, pretty much Kindred are really annoying early game champs as well for Kayn. But Kayn can beat the melee early games champs like Jarvan, Rek'Sai. Those champions Kayn can really do pretty good into. Okay, so we're gonna look to fight Warwick here. We're 2 levels ahead of him, so this is easy. We're not gonna ult. We want to take the fear and use our ult just in case he makes distance. So, oh, nice, got him. All right, so our next play here is to look for a bot gank. I kind of want to go for the Teemo, but if he gets into the bush, it'll be a little hard. So we're just gonna look to hit Nyla. We want to hit to the Soraka so we can get healed. It's okay if we trade 1 for 1 here. It's fine. It's not the best, not the worst. Alright, so we got our form. Another cool tip for you guys is transform near the 2 towers. You can use your home guards that you get for transforming. Kayn gets home guards after transforming. Not Kayn, I mean Kayn in general, sorry. So blue Kayn and Kayn get home guards. So transforming near the 2 Nexus towers is the furthest you can go, and you can utilize your home guards the best. So for those situations where you want to do an instant gank, that's really good to transform near the 2 towers. Alright, so we did our rep buff here. We're going to look into our Krugs and then maybe for a bot or mid play. the game plan with Kayn in general is you want to look to farm and gank, because people really think that Kayn is just a farming champ, but he is just much more than that. With Kayn, you can do really cool ganks. You can use his E. A thing that people don't do in lower elos is they don't really utilize Kayn's E to its fullest potential. Guess we're gonna look to go on Nyla here. Okay, she has a dash. I don't really know what Nyla does, so I don't want to commit too crazy. I kind of want to back off. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Nyla does, so I'm just gonna avoid that. Alright, so I'm gonna just head to my Raptors here and look to maybe make a play mid with Vlad. But yeah, like I was saying, Kayn, the thing about Kayn is, yes, he is not the best early game, but his E plus his farming and cool like tricks that you can do, like little invades slash ganks with his E, can make him feel really strong early game compared to other junglers, especially if the enemy doesn't really punish you, like invade you much. You can kind of really look to be aggressive. The way I play Kayn personally is I go for a super aggressive playstyle. I look to invade, look to fight early, and I look to gank a lot. So we're gonna look to fight here because we have our full Gore Drinker. They have no items. Alright, so she flashed, so we're just gonna look to go on Warwick here. A cool thing about Warwick is that if you damage Warwick when he has his movement speed, you kind of cancel out his movement speed, so he doesn't have it. So he won't be moving as fast if you do damage to him. Look to hold Garen on accident because they were stacked, but it's okay. We'll still end up killing him here. Just gotta Q, get the distance of the W. Nice. Yeah, we'll end up killing him. Nice. Another cool thing with Gore Drinker and Kayn is you can do Q into Gore Drinker. So always look to do that combo Q Gore Drinker. It's just the best. You can have your Gore Drinker up as much as possible, and it's a little cool trick. So you don't really like just do the animation alone. You can do it while you're doing your Q. Ooh, that W was not good. Okay, we got him. Flash even theirs. Okay, we got him here. Nice. Alright, so another thing as well as Kayn, he's a really greedy champ, but you want to look to help push waves a lot. Getting that XP plus gold is insane. So yeah, we're gonna look to Rift here for the plates. I don't really want to take the tower, that's why I didn't hit the tower first, because we want to kind of let the Darius keep punishing the Elau who's really behind. We don't want to let her just take. We don't want to just take the tower from Darius that fast, so that she can just farm under her tower, her tier 2. So it's better just to not take it at this point into the game. It's just super early. Darius can just keep killing him. Alright, we're just gonna look to ult him here. Oh, I thought ult would kill him in there. Huh. Targets have more HP, so if we ult targets have more HP, we get more health, and it's really cool. We do a lot more damage to targets with more HP. So targets with less HP, yes, we can ult them if they're a priority target, like we need to get onto them and kill them. But most of the time, we want to prioritize more HP targets to get that healing going, and just be able to stay in the fight longer. For one more thing I want to go over is the Warwick matchup. I know a lot of my fellow lower elo Kayn players say that they have a pretty hard time into this matchup. They think because Warwick has a really strong early game compared to Kayn. But the thing is though, Kayn can clear a lot faster. He has really good gank potential as well. So if you are abusing your clearing plus your ganking potential, you should be fine against Warwick. Especially when you transform, Kayn can do really good into the melee early game champs if you path properly into them. So you want to look to path the opposite of them and look to counter jungle them when they're on the other side of the map, because you won't really beat them in a counter gank unless you're a higher level, which can happen in low elo, but in high elo I don't recommend. Oh, alright, so I'm going for this 3-1 here because it's really easy for us to take, and we just have a huge lead. I'll just take whatever camps we can get. Alright, so nothing's up here. But yeah, like I said, the Warwick matchup. So Warwick, strong early game, weak late game. Kayn, weak early game, strong mid to late game. So that's where we shine. But we can build a lead early against Warwick as well if we know our limits, which is really good. I really do recommend just playing a lot Kayn and just learning your limits, knowing what you can and can't go for. Super important. another tip. Death dance and Kayn. So death dance can kill you while you're in ult. I know a lot of people don't really know that. So a lot of my new Kayn players, if you have death dance, just look to ult them and then insta ult out, so you can get that healing and you don't end up dying. I had that happen to me a lot, and I had to learn the hard way. I had to just insta ult. Alright, so we got a 15-minute FF. If you guys like the video, let me know what you guys think. If I could have been more informative, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a bigger guide on just Kayn as a whole, matchups, huge guide. I'm having my mobile fire made. It's going to be a really big mobile fire. It's going to have so much details in it. I'm going to have that link on my next videos. And then after the mobile fire is done, I'm going to make a pretty lengthy YouTube video going over like matchups and a lot of things. So if you guys like that type of content, just stay tuned. I'm going to be doing that for sure here in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.